everybody, how are you? High Tag Team back again with another video today. If you hear any button smashing in the background, don't mind. I'm currently playing Godzilla PS4 live stream on December 10th as of when I am making this video. Yay! But yeah, so I'm currently just playing Godzilla. So don't mind if you hear button smashing. It's understandable. But basically, today's a bit of a discussion for Godzilla vs. Kong. Today we're going to be discussing the big height difference that people have seen in the trailers and such. In the recent CCXP preview, a lot of people are trying to depict just the height difference between these two titans, and it's definitely very hard to tell exactly what the height difference is of them, but we can get some rough ideas by analyzing this picture and trying to interpret who really is with what we can see. It's very blurry imagery, and most of the images are being taken down by Warner Brothers, which doesn't make it any easier on us. But again, we do have the images stuff to work on now. I cannot show them in this video because Warner Brothers is still going on their spree of destroying your career if you do post this image. So, like, people like ETN and stuff got hit. So basically, we're going to do this with substitute images throughout the video, and as per the other videos. So none of the images are exactly real. Some of them are just, they're all faithful recreations of what we did see in the CCXP footage. And yeah, so let's discuss it. So according to Gojira Center, they believe that from this the footage that between Godzilla and Kong seems to be about 3/4 taller than Godzilla, if not more, throughout this the post. So now, is he really? Now, it's hard to tell. Now, so let's talk about all the points people are making. The first big point is that Godzilla is slouched over, which, to be fair, yeah, he definitely is kind of hunched. But I mean, he's usually hunched over in a lot of the shots throughout the Monsterverse. He's not really stands up straight like a lot of the Toho Godzillas. He's more built like 2003 or the 2000 Godzilla, where he's more leaned over, and he doesn't really have a straight, stiff, standing design. On the other hand, he's definitely kind of moving upwards. I wouldn't say he's standing up all the way, but he's definitely not too far off of that. I wouldn't think. I don't think he's like at a different level. He seems to be pretty foot height to Kong, and I don't think he's like rising up on anything. I do think he's standing up pretty close to all the way for his body structure. I wouldn't say he's standing up the exact most he could, but for sure. But he isn't far off of how he usually stands within the Monsterverse, as we've seen throughout the films. He's a little bit hunched, and obviously Kong is a little bit higher, but it's definitely not it's definitely not a major issue, since we have seen a lot of Godzilla kind of with this like more slunched appearance. The next big thing is Kong. Is Kong jumping? No, Kong's not really jumping. His one leg is extended all the way, and you can see his one leg's on the ground, and his other leg's just moving through the air to step forward. But he's not really jumping. If he were jumping, both feet would not be on the boat. Because I do still believe that's a boat. And his feet would not be one of his feet would not be connected if he was jumping. So his other foot seems like it's probably flat too. So it definitely doesn't seem like he's jumping or anything. He definitely could have more of a height sort of thing based on how he's standing, where he's kind of leaned up a little bit. But again, I don't think it's too major of a thing. But beyond that, the next big points, are they standing on a boat? Is Godzilla rising out of the water? Again, I do not think Godzilla is rising out of the water. Now, could he be standing on a boat? Yeah, sure. Or, my bad. Could they be standing on something that's not a boat? And when I say boat, I do mean aircraft carrier, so do not get offended or something by me referring to an aircraft carrier as a boat. But, basically, well, I am sorry. Basically, are we for sure they're standing on this aircraft carrier and not something in the background? It's not been confirmed yet, but it seems pretty likely that that's what their feet's on. It is potato quality footage and stuff, so we can't be 100% that there's nothing in the background, no camera illusion, but it currently does kind of seem like that he has to be on the boat. I mean, we do see some water and stuff come off Kong's leg whenever he kind of kicks it. But I don't think it's so much of like his leg being in the water or something. More of like it's rainy. I mean, if you're looking at the shot, it doesn't necessarily look like it's raining. But we do see a lot of water come off his fur when he's moving through other points in the shot. So, I mean, it is possible that even he might have possibly got knocked over into the water or something. But, if, I don't necessarily think they're on something. I do think they're on this ship. I do think they're battling on this ship. And then I don't think I don't think there was anything, no camera illusions or anything. I think the boat is pretty even level. I think it's side by side. So the big question that, I've kind of talked about already, is Kong taller? It's really hard to tell. If I had to assume, Kong wouldn't be taller. If I had to assume, Kong would be either pretty much equal height, or like his eyes are more down to Godzilla's like chin or something, the top of his head is even with top of Godzilla's head because their head shapes are very different. Or I would assume that Kong's shorter than him. Now, it is completely possible that Kong is taller, and if you look solely on this shot, it would definitely appear that Kong is much taller. But if you kind of analyze it, I don't see why they would have made Kong taller. I'm glad they made Kong pretty tall. I know it's going to kind of mess with his speed and his mobility and stuff. But is he really going to be taller? I don't think they're going to make him taller. I think just if you look at a lot of movies and stuff, the underdog isn't usually the tall one. And if they want to keep an underdog vibe for Kong, like it's been promoted, unless they're going to throw a curveball at us, well, the best thing to do would be to, not make him not make him so much taller than Godzilla, because then that takes away a bit of that whole underdog element that they said they were going to try to throw in. So, I don't believe he's going to be taller. Now, if we go solely on this, it would appear that he is, but I don't believe they would actually make him taller. But we won't know until further trailers, official information, books, or even the movie comes out. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think Kong has outgrown Godzilla? Or do you think it's just some crazy, it's just kind of a weird image? Not the best quality, It's really hard to see where Kong's head at when he's swinging too. So do you guys think it's just trick of the mind? We're not really thinking it through. Do you guys think Kong's taller? This has nothing to do with how Kong could be that tall, because I know a lot of people are mad and saying that this shit's impossible. This shit's not impossible. It's a monster movie. None of it's possible. So as I was saying though, just let me know. Do you guys think Kong finally outgrown the King of the Monsters? And do you think he's still the underdog? He definitely seems to be the aggressor so far in the marketing. Do you think that's a hint at anything? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please check and subscribe. And as always, peace.